I have a Christian athlete this week, and then we'll kind of go with our verses, get out of here with a good prayer. So my athlete this year, his name is Riley Unroe, Unroe. He actually is in the Mariners minor league system. He's on the Tacoma Rainiers. He's 28. He's a lifetime minor leaguer, which I actually kind of found more interesting. He's a decent minor leaguer. He bats 275. You know, if the Mariners needed an infielder, he's, I believe, a second baseman. Mm-hmm. He'd probably get up. I don't know if it does not say he's ever been to the show. Obviously, I could be wrong. I mean, it does say like some of his career. It says like 2023, 2 teams, Arkansas, Tacoma. You know, I don't know if any of these teams actually become a professional, but I don't believe he's been up in the pros. But I just loved it because his quote was just simple and to the point. It just says, you can never go wrong giving your life to Jesus. Simple and easy. I think it's cool because he's never been to the show. He's never been to that like top level. Obviously, AAA is
pretty freaking
super good. Still, like it'd be able to bat almost 300 in AAA is nothing to just put a cold shoulder up to. But I also think that it's just cool. He's just been a lifetime minor leaguer, but that's still praising Jesus for what he's been able to do and what God has given him as gifts. And it was just such a simple line that I saw. Just, you can never go wrong giving your life to Jesus, which I find people to find so interesting because it's literally that simple. Yeah. And if you can just, give your life to him and live through it, you'll see a change. And you have to work towards that change, but you will see a change. So
yeah, I mean, being a lifetime minor leaguer is not easy by any means.
No,
because you're living constant disappointment the entire time,
and it's like being in the G League. You're literally living on thin ice. There's a day where you can get cut back down to the AA and lose all your confidence. Again. And 100%.
It's
frustrating too to be able to play and look up and go, I'm trying to go up, and I have Ryan Bliss going up and down in front of me, and Polanco in front of me, who I think I'm better than, but he's, whatever his contract says, or JP Crawford's in front. I'm not going to be better than it. It's hard.
Yeah. But that's why it's so important to have Jesus at the center of your life, because 100%. You're able to focus on what matters, even though obviously he wants to play in the show very badly.
100%. 100%.
But no, that's really cool. It's a very simple, but
just powerful point. Yeah. Very powerful. Anything fun happened this week?
No, not really. I've been busy. I went on a bike ride. That was pretty fun. I went from, where was it?
Sam wants to buy a bike now.
Yeah,
he went on one bike ride, now he wants a bike.
One bike. That was fun. It was like 24 miles. And then just been working at home. We completely redid our deck, so that was a lot of work. We got that all finished up today. Got a few other things we still have to do. But I went to a wedding on Saturday, so that was pretty exciting.
Congratulations. I didn't know you were getting married.
Not yet. That was my brother's best friend. He was his best man.
Very fun.
That was fun. Cool to see. Always exciting to go to weddings.
Weddings are fun most of the time.
I don't know. Not a whole lot. Just been working outside most of the time. Very busy.
You outside in all this sun is not a combo I thought was going to happen.
My neck was peeling a lot today.
Yeah, my shoulders been bad. Good. Nice.
Yeah. What about you?
Week was a little weird. Grandma officially passed away, which was tough, but obviously we saw it coming. Now she's walking with God and she's walking with Jesus, which is so great, pain-free. So that was a little hard for my mom, especially my grandpa. I think this Friday is their 65th anniversary. So
that's impressive.
Yeah, so a lot of love there, and I know my mom's going to go out there, and then in 2 weeks is boat races, and so we'll all be out there to see him. And,
oh, nice.
And
does he go or used to?
No, too old. Yeah, it's too hot, too old. Doesn't do it.
Did he go before though?
Oh yeah, he grew up. So my grandpa, this grandpa is the reason we're into boat races.
Okay.
This is the reason my mom is into boat races.
Nice.
So that was a little tough, obviously. Not a lot else. Went to the Kenny Chesney and Zach Brown Band concert, which was super fun. Got told some mean names for being tall.
Nice. Because you can change that. So.
I think the guy just had a little bit of short man syndrome. I don't know. He was just really grumpy that I was in front of him.
Should have wore heels.
Yeah, I don't know. His girlfriend or wife or whoever was super nice, and I really appreciated her. She was like, "I'm really sorry," and I'm like, "You're good. Like, Just don't call me mean names, and maybe I'll move. If you ask me nicely, I'm usually a pretty nice guy.
Yeah.
There were a couple other small, like shorter people. I'm 6'2", so there were a couple shorter people next to me. I was like, we were in the pit, so I was like, everyone's standing. I was like, if I can make room to make you see, tell me. Like, I will help you because you spent good money on this. I can see over you, and whatever. So that was fun. And then my dad got a new iPhone. He's now officially an iPhone guy from Android, which is great, but I can already tell.
Learning curve.
Well, Kellen teaching curve is how I would put it. It's going to be a long couple days to teach him how it all works. No buttons, slides, and everything. And then I'll get a new phone, I think, tomorrow, which I'm excited about, which we're going to try with new cameras and stuff. So kind of some new things coming on. We got some new mics maybe coming in. We're trying to improve it, but it's going to be one step at a time. We're moving very slowly learning this. As someone mentioned in the comments recently goes, podcast equipment needs to be more expensive. And I go, first off, that's mean. We're trying our best to just talk about sports for fun.
Yeah.
Second off, it should not be more expensive because we're having to pay for it. So that was fun. And then that's pretty much it. Next week, I'm busy again with a bunch of stuff. I'm going to a bunch of Mariners games this weekend. I'll try to get some videos or stuff. I'm not quite cool enough to go on the field like some of these other podcasts yet.
Soon.
So we'll try to get there. But other than that, nothing. Nothing crazy. It's another warm week here in the Pacific Northwest. It's supposed to be in the 80s.
Though. Way nicer.
Yeah, well, it's just supposed to be in the 80s all week. So it's not quite the 90s like we had last week.
Yeah, I was dying last week.
But still, like it's just warm. So I'll be up at my mom's. I might get Sam maybe sometime soon to come to my mom's lake and hang out. It's super nice. The water's like 70-something degrees. It's super pleasant to go paddleboard and just hang out. So thanks for listening to the Kind of Athletic podcast. Be sure to follow us on all of our socials and come back next week for next week's episodes.